Hey guys, Chris Arcuti. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about something that you may or may not know about. We want to talk about your appraisal clause of your insurance and how to invoke it to help you out. Basically, I see a lot of you guys online, and it's not even online, there's a lot of locals, but a lot of people are complaining about how, every year we get into all these arguments with the insurance companies and they're not wanting to pay for proper repairs. I like to look at it as I'm kind of a self-advocate on proper repairs. I'm not perfect, but I do strive for perfection with each job, and keeping everything, learning as much as you possibly can. And when we see these insurance companies come in here and start telling you how you're going to repair this vehicle, it's not right. So I've been doing collision repair and paintless dent repair for like the last 34 years. So I've been through a lot, and so I want to help you guys out, and maybe you can understand this a little bit and realize that you do have a leg to stand on, if it comes down to it and you deem it necessary. Your appraisal clause is a clause in your insurance policy that basically what it's doing is you're going to find a paragraph in there, and it's saying that the shop and the insurance company cannot reach a settlement with their estimates, and that you're going to go in there and invoke your appraisal clause. Either party can do this, but the first thing what I want you to know is when you're doing these jobs, you are not in any way, shape, or form working for the insurance company, doing work for the insurance company. Every job you've got, I don't care how close you are to that insurance company, every job you've got, you are doing work for the customer. So, you go in there and you talk to the insurance companies, you are just negotiating your repairs for the customer. Remember, that is it. Those are the only people you absolutely have to talk to is your customer, and you're doing the job. If things didn't come out the way it needs to be, that comes back onto the customer, not the insurance company. So, you see a lot of people, they really tick you off and make you mad, these insurance companies, and basically they can do or say whatever they want to do. It may not be right, but it doesn't matter. Law still says they have to repair these cars correctly. So, they can, like I said, they can say or do whatever they want. Bottom line is, the vehicles need to be repaired correctly. Now, how the appraisal clause actually works is, you go back to the customer. The customer is the one who invokes the appraisal clause. Now, first of all, what you want to check with is, there's lots of different insurance companies out here, different things in different states, but the appraisal clause, you can have your customers call their insurance agent and have them checking their deck pages, or you can have them ask the agent about the writing or the clause in the policy about your appraisal, the appraisal clause in there. And it's possible that some out there do not have an appraisal clause in their policy. If they don't, there is nothing that you can really do about it, or the customer can't do anything, but they're kind of stuck on that. If they don't have an appraisal clause in their policy, they need to be looking at some other insurance companies out there. Unfortunately, at the time you're finding out, it's probably too late. So, but what you're going to do is, it'll have writing in there about, what you're doing, about the appraisal clause. And so, when the customer is invoking the appraisal clause, basically what that is, they're going to send a certified letter to the insurance company. Sometimes you can get by with, emailing them or calling them up directly and the customer and letting them know that you are invoking your appraisal clause as of right now. And what you're going to do from there is that customer is basically saying, okay, since the shop and the insurance company can't get along, that means that once you invoke the appraisal clause, the insurance company has to hire a competent, independent appraiser that has nothing at all to do with their insurance company. But in turn, the customer has to hire a competent, independent adjuster or appraiser to work on their behalf. And what will happen is the two adjusters will come together, they'll write the estimates up, they will go over it, they'll come to some agreements. If by chance the two adjusters cannot come to an agreement, then in there should have some language saying that they will hire an umpire, basically, who has the final say over whatever the disagreements are, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So when they go out here and hire these out, remember, the customer has to hire an adjuster to come in. Now when you do that, you can go out there, a lot of these guys, you can pick them up for $50 or $100 to do this. All right, let me start by saying, first of all, I'm advocating nobody, and I'm just trying to tell you guys a little bit about what I know and how it works, because I have had the customers invoke the appraisal clause a few times. Make sure I always keep my customers taken care of. So when you're doing that, I actually use a company that is growing leaps and bounds. A gentleman by the name of Billy Wakowiak. He's in North Carolina. The name of his company is called Collision Safety Consultants, and he's branching out all over. So now he's got places in the UK, Australia, all over the US. Coming soon, for a little birdie told me, they are coming to Denver, Colorado here within the next, by like August, I think. So a lot of you guys out here pushing hail. You have somebody to talk to. Billy can help anybody out from anywhere. It doesn't matter. So I'll give you his number and all this stuff. He knows his stuff. He's a serious advocate for the collision repair industry. He is really doing a lot of good out here. So you can see collision safety consultants, all these different areas. There's different guys out here who own these. And you want to go to locations, see the different places. You can go to collisionsafetyconsultants.us, and that'll pull up his other location, the other locations out here that he had sold franchises to. Billy's address is collisionsafetyconsultants.com. You're always more than welcome to call, email Billy. Great guy, really out here fighting for all of us, collision end to the paintless dent repair end. So, and this also holds true, the appraisal clause also holds true to your home also, in case the customers get damage to their house, and they can't make any headway with that. So this is some really good information. I hope this can help you guys out. But invoking the appraisal clause, this is, remember, don't get mad, don't take it personally with these insurance companies. I'm a fan of them as much as you guys are, but they like I say, they can do whatever they want, and they're going to go out there and they're going to write them anyway. But get that customer to invoke them. Billy, I think, charges $500 to do the appraisals. There's been plenty of times to where I have just paid for it for my customer because I didn't want to put them through that issue. Excuse me. And I was more than happy to do it just for the fight of it, and letting the insurance companies know that we're not going to tolerate this. So, you know, like, yeah, you can go out there and get $50, you know, adjusters, $100 adjusters, but they may not have the absolute knowledge somebody like Billy or his people have. You know, there's a lot to this. So, you know, word of the wise, and you can always get hold of him. But I will post some links, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to, you know, give me a call or message me. It's, you know, no problem. You know, like I say, I'm not all knowing on this. I'm just letting you know a little bit about what I know and some of my experiences, and you know, always willing to help anybody out any way we possibly can, and you know, try to win this fight a little bit. You know, with all this cutthroat and these guys out here not wanting to pay for proper repairs. So, hope this little tip will help you out. And like I say, feel free to look me up, guys. Go out there and kill it today. Have a good one. See you later.